Welcome to this week's edition of Jacket Bright TV. It's good to have Coach with us, as we do each week. Big region win, got your first region win last week.
Win.
So let's talk about Greene County Tigers a little bit. What were some things you guys saw at the beginning of the game? You built a pretty big lead, 43-8 at halftime, that allows you to be able to take advantage of have some success there.
Well, we watched them on film, and big, fast, strong, very athletic. We figured if we got up on them pretty good, we'd be all right, good situation, and we scored, I think, every time we had the ball in the first half, except right there before half ended. So I think we scored 5 times there, 6 times there. And they executed our offense really good, and they were trying to find the football, and they couldn't find it. A lot of misdirection stuff we run, and I told all the kids, I said that, a good week of practice after a tough loss, and that kind of catapulted us into a good victory the other night. I mean, we had a long road trip. The kids took it. We kind of split it up half and half on the trip, and they had a good mindset going in down there, and we was real pleased to go down there and play as good as we did. And had an off week this week. We've been trying to get a little bit rested up and work on ourselves. And so we pretty excited about where we at right now in the season. 4-1,
1-1 in the region. Looking forward to Cold Springs coming in a week from Friday. Talk a little bit about your off week. What are some things you've done with the players this week, and you talk about some self-scouting, that kind of thing. What are some things you worked on?
Well, we took off Monday. We didn't practice Monday. We just worked out and watched film. And then Tuesday we worked on offensive stuff where we've been having trouble blocking it, and we did that Tuesday. And then yesterday we kind of worked on kind of half and half, a little bit of Cold Springs, a little bit of Tuscaloosa Academy, some stuff that they do, some stuff that we'll have to line up to. And we didn't do any running, anything this week. We're trying to give a little bit of a physical and mental break. Kids have enjoyed it. They need that time off. We figured that the way we was going to play offense this year and what we was going to do and as physicals we're going to play, we probably needed a week off right in the middle to kind of get refreshed. And if anybody was banged up, and get them guys back. And it's been good, and it's been positive. We had two good days of practice, Tuesday and Wednesday. And we're looking forward to going in next week in a big homecoming game.
Timed it up as far as the weather, 98 degrees yesterday. It didn't have to be out there.
Well, that's what we was talking to the kids about. We did a good job of missing out on the hot.
That's right.
Because we went in shorts both days, and it's supposed to be back down in the 80s and back down to normal and stuff. That'd be good next week, homecoming. And
so let's talk about Wes Moody and company this week. Big win, homecoming win over Danville. Talk a little bit about their win on Monday night.
Well, we had the ball the whole first quarter and just ran it out, but we ended up didn't score. But that's kind of what we want to do on offense. And what we do is we want to carry it. We want to have the football 6-8 minutes, score a touchdown. Then they ended up winning, I think 16-6. They controlled the game, both sides of the football. Good win for our junior high. They got Addison again at home Monday. That'll be the second time we played them, and then they'll have 2 more. They'll have an away game at East Lawrence, and they'll be home against Sullers at the end of the season. So hopefully we'll keep rolling with them. They've been doing a good job, junior high has, and then we're proud of where they're at and getting them ready. So next year when they get it, them 9th graders are with us and expected to play, then they'll be a little bit better off.
They've already played Danville one time this year. It's hard to beat a team twice like that. So Danville knew what was coming.
But I always think if you can beat them once, I'll be able to beat them twice. I look at that a little different than everybody else does.
Well, proud of them young men. They're doing a good job undefeated on the season. So next week's homecoming week, we'll catch up with you then. Just a few moments, we've got some highlights provided to us by Bradley Comeens. Appreciate him getting those for us each week. And we'll have a player interview with Brody Densmore. And don't miss the segment, Talkin with Todd, as Todd interviews Eli Baker-Green. Looking forward to seeing what they have to say about that. And we'll catch Coach next week.
Yes, sir.
Preview the Cold Springs Eagles.
Yes, sir.
All right. player interviewed this week is senior offensive lineman Brody Densmore. Brody, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
You've been on the program before, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to have you again. You guys are playing well. This is, I think, 3 weeks in a row we've had offensive linemen. So I like highlighting what you do because you guys are playing well, blocking well. Let's talk about Greene County. Long road trip last week, getting down there. What were some of the challenges that presented to you guys? Long road trip, getting there, getting ready for the game, that kind of thing.
A big thing was to just stay focused,
Yeah.
Especially because, that's a really long drive.
Yeah.
Focus was just a big thing, I feel like.
I got you. So making sure you're ready, prepared to play the game.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the offensive line. We've talked to several of you this year so far, and you guys have done really well coming off the football well. What do you think have been some keys that the offensive line in terms of their success?
I think just how we're all friends,
Yeah.
and we all know how to work together and work things out and figure things out.
Sure. Well, how long have you guys been playing together? Pee-wees?
I've been playing with them since 2013. And
so a long time. So like it'll build some continuity and that kind of thing. Well, your running backs hitting the hole hard, rushing the football. That takes pride, when you get to the end of the game and you got those defensive linemen getting hands on the hips and
yes, sir.
You just dominate them. You know there's nothing they can do about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's talk about Greene County. They're a pretty good football team, but you guys were up big at halftime. What were some things early on that you guys saw that you could take advantage of to get such a big lead?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes they wouldn't line up the way they probably should, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit of lack of discipline.
Yeah, and we just took charge from that, and went from there.
That gets you out of position, gets you out of gap control, and all kinds of things, and allowed y'all to do large runs, even threw the football a few times this week for some touchdowns. So, off week. So, what's that been like, not having a game on Friday?
It's been a little different. We've only practiced 2 times this week, and they've both been really good practices.
Yeah. But have you enjoyed having some time off?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So I know you play golf, right?
Yes, sir.
So is that kind of what your thing is away from school and football? What do you like to do when you're not focused on everything you got going on this fall?
Play golf.
Play golf. So how often do you play?
I play every weekend.
Every weekend. So what's your handicap?
I'm a 12.
12. So that's a good. So,
yes, sir.
So you guys will just spring Coach England, right? It's helping you guys with golf this year.
Sir.
So have you ever got a full team this year?
Yes, sir.
Good. Well, we look forward to seeing what you do with that as well. Brody, good job today. Thank you for being on the program. This week we're off. Next Friday, a week from Friday, Winston County will take on Cold Springs. It's homecoming week, and looking forward to seeing the Jackets play then.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Talking with Todd. We have a new guest, special guest on the show today. His name is Eli Baker-Green, or otherwise known as Goat Boy. It's good to see you.
How you doing?
It's good to talk to you. We have a few questions for you today, Eli, and I'd like for you to answer them honestly. And
all right.
I want you to swear to it honestly.
I'll swear to it.
Okay. All right. So one question is the first question: what is your obsession with goats? What is it?
Well, I think it started when I was a young boy. My grandmother had goats for a long time. I used to ride the goats. In fact, I had a favorite goat. Her name was Millie. I used to ride her around, and all I could drink was goat milk. So I reckon that's where my obsession with the goat started. Straight from the goat herder, I reckon.
Is that honest?
That's the honest truth, and nothing but the truth.
All right. Well, that was a good answer, but it's not what I was looking for. Next question. Okay. Next question, Eli. We've been meaning to tell you this, and it's been on our mind, weighing on our heart heavy. What is up with your neck hair?
My neck hair. I'm going for a Wolverine. I'm starting the hand hair.
Oh my God.
The neck is just where
goodness.
it's at. With the ladies, with everything. The neck hair is where it is at.
Oh my goodness. You're going for that?
I'm going for that. The Wolverine is in style. That's what I'm going for. You know that movie Logan? The movie Logan is the best movie of I don't even know if it came out 2020.
I think that'll wrap it up for us right there, fellas. Well, it's good having you on this. It's good having you on the show, I guess. Well, that'll do, pig.